but the main reason I'm here is to clear my name that I have nothing to do with Bitcoin.
Hey there guys, what's going on, and welcome back to our channel. In case you haven't heard, Bitcoin is back in the news in a major way. As the largest cryptocurrency in the market today, it's hit a staggering $60,000 price, which also means that the currency's secretive creator, Satoshi Nakamoto, is now one of the richest people in the world. But how much is Satoshi Nakamoto worth right now? Let's find out. But first, make sure to subscribe to our channel with notifications on so you can stay up to date with our latest content. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Number 5, the rise of Bitcoin.
Yeah, there's a specific file on that hard drive called a wallet file, which the Bitcoin is stored in. And without that file, there is no way of getting the money back.
Bitcoin first peaked in the mainstream back in late 2017 when the price rocketed up $19,000 in just a few weeks. Bitcoin is considered the world's first ever fully digital currency, or in other words, the first ever cryptocurrency that paved the way for numerous other cryptos of its kind, especially altcoins. Often chosen by billionaires, this original cryptocurrency has been a dominant player in the market since its creation back in 2009. The presumed developer of this highly popular currency, Satoshi Nakamoto, reportedly created and deployed Bitcoin's original reference implementation and authored the Bitcoin white paper as well. He's also the person behind the first blockchain database, which plays a crucial role in how Bitcoin works. Similar to most of its competitors like Ethereum, Bitcoin runs on a blockchain or a ledger, logging transactions distributed across a network of thousands of computers, and through the proof-of-work process, this cryptocurrency is kept secure and protected from fraudsters. Number 4, the biggest cryptocurrency.
Bitcoin is worthless artificial gold.
Since it first became popular, Bitcoin's price has skyrocketed as it's still known as a household name with a current market cap of over $856 billion. In other words, a single Bitcoin cost around $500 around 5 years back, but as of September of 2021, each Bitcoin is priced at over $50,000, which equals an enormous value surge of 8 or 900%. At that level, the mysterious creator of the cryptocurrency is sitting on an absolute insane fortune. But before we get to Satoshi Nakamoto's net worth, let's have a look at what we know about him so far. Number 3, who is Satoshi Nakamoto?
I want to explain why you should care who Satoshi is. Sure, it's nice to know who's behind one of the biggest innovations mankind has seen.
Satoshi Nakamoto's identity has been a subject of mystery for quite some time now, since he's never been officially identified, spoken publicly, or even been seen in person. On his P2P Foundation profile as of 2012, Nakamoto claimed to be a 37-year-old male who lived in Japan, but some say he was unlikely to be Japanese due to his native-level use of English. There are a few people rumored to be Satoshi, such as Australian computer scientist and businessman Craig Wright, early Bitcoin contributor and cryptographic pioneer Hal Finley, and Dorian Satoshi Nakamoto, who was considered the actual Bitcoin creator for some time, but as it turns out, he wasn't. Nakamoto's name first appeared on the internet back in 2008 when the mysterious Bitcoin founder published a paper titled Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system, and submitted it to a cryptography mailing list. However, it wasn't until a year later when he actually implemented the Bitcoin software, or in other words, mined what is now known as the genesis of Bitcoin. Number 2, where is Satoshi Nakamoto today?
In 2008, Satoshi Nakamoto published a 9-page white paper containing the first ever mention of Bitcoin, calling it a peer-to-peer electronic cash system.
Just 2 years after launching Bitcoin, Nakamoto disappeared from the internet and was only involved in Bitcoin development until December of 2010. It's also reported that in April of 2011, he sent Bitcoin developer Mike Hearn an email saying, "I've moved on to other things." He wrote that he felt the future of Bitcoin was secure, which is why he didn't need to be around anymore. Over the years, there have been numerous attempts to find him, but we're still not sure if he's even alive, and his name could entirely be a pseudonym as well. But we are certain about two facts. Firstly, Satoshi is an unbeatable genius who's incredibly brilliant at programming, and secondly, he's amassed an enormous fortune. Number 1, Satoshi Nakamoto's net worth.
You know, the people that are believers in Bitcoin see it's going to replace all of the world's currency. So that means basically whatever the market cap of the dollar is, the euro, all of that combined is what Bitcoin could be worth.
If Nakamoto does exist, he could be one of the world's richest people, considering how much the value of Bitcoin has skyrocketed as of now. What's his exact net worth, you may ask? The genius behind Bitcoin's invention is no less than $48 billion, which makes him the 27th richest human being walking across the earth. This estimate is based on the early Bitcoin wallets that are believed to belong to him that still hold 980,000 Bitcoins, valued at approximately $41,000 per Bitcoin. But there's one strange aspect about Nakamoto's digital wallet. As the first ever Bitcoin miner, he kept around 1 million coins for himself, which roughly equals 4.8% of all Bitcoins in circulation. But here's the thing, not one of those million Bitcoins has been accessed or spent since January of 2009. Experts believe that the only reason why Nakamoto's digital assets haven't been touched in more than a decade is that he's dead. Others think that it's one of his many attempts to keep his true identity hidden, since using any of his own Bitcoins could reveal the password to Nakamoto's private Bitcoin wallet. Once the password to the wallet is gone, so are the Bitcoins. Needless to say, Satoshi Nakamoto isn't just the mysterious man behind the most influential cryptocurrency ever created, but is also insanely wealthy with a fortune that's still untapped. And that brings us to the end of this video. Thank you all for watching.